Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to Grandpa's Storytime, the podcast where tales come alive and wisdom is shared. I'm your storyteller, Grandpa Rashid, and today I'm thrilled to transport you to a world where laughter is pure magic and joy knows no bounds. So are you ready? Today's enchanting tale is none other than the Laughing Lake. But before we dive into this heartwarming folktale, don't forget to subscribe to Grandpa's Storytime for more timeless tales that warm the heart and spark the imagination. Picture a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, where a hidden gem, known as the Laughing Lake, holds a secret, the power to grant boundless happiness to those who visit and share their laughter. So, dear listeners, settle in, close your eyes, and let's embark on this delightful journey together. The Laughing Lake awaits, and I promise it's a tale that will leave you with a heart full of warmth and a soul touched by magic. In the heart of a quaint village, hidden from the hustle and bustle of the outside world, this magical water body held a promise that echoed through the ages, the power to bestow happiness upon those who graced its shores with laughter. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the village, the elders gathered the children around the flickering fire. The air buzzed with anticipation as the storyteller, a wise elder named Elda, began to weave the tale of the Laughing Lake. Listen well, young ones, Elda began, her voice a soothing melody. Beyond the emerald forests and over the gentle hills lies a haven of joy, known to us as the Laughing Lake. Legends passed down from our ancestors tell of its enchanting powers, a magical force that turns laughter into everlasting happiness. Wide-eyed and attentive, the children leaned in, captivated by the promise of magic that hung in the air. Elda continued, generations before us have experienced the wonders of the Laughing Lake. It is said that those who visit its shores and share their laughter are granted a joy that lasts a lifetime. The villagers spoke of the Laughing Lake with reverence, treating it as a sacred gift from nature. Elda's stories painted vivid images of the sparkling waters, reflecting the moonlit sky and the laughter that danced through the air like ethereal music. Tales of families reuniting, friendships strengthening, and hearts healing echoed through the village, creating a sense of wonder that lingered in the hearts of all who heard. As the children drifted off to sleep with dreams of laughter and happiness, the legend of the Laughing Lake permeated their dreams, leaving an indelible mark on their young souls. The following morning, a golden dawn bathed the village in warmth. Among those who had heard Elda's tales was a spirited young woman named Lila. Intrigued by the promise of boundless joy, she felt a pull deep within her, urging her to embark on a journey to find the mystical Laughing Lake. Lila bid farewell to her family and set out with a heart full of hope, guided only by the stories she had heard from the villagers. Her path led her through emerald forests alive with the chatter of woodland creatures, and over rolling hills adorned with wildflowers that swayed in the gentle breeze. Days turned into nights as Lila pressed forward, her determination unwavering. The whispers of the Laughing Lake fueled her journey, each step bringing her closer to the elusive destination that held the key to everlasting happiness. Finally, after days of trekking through the untamed wilderness, Lila stumbled upon the hidden gem. She sought the Laughing Lake. The sight that greeted her surpassed even the vivid descriptions from Elda's tales. Crystal clear waters stretched out before her, reflecting the azure sky like a flawless mirror. The lake's shores were adorned with vibrant wildflowers, their colors rivaling the rainbow. Overwhelmed by the beauty that surrounded her, Lila felt a sense of peace wash over her. As she approached the water's edge, a gentle breeze carried the soft laughter of the lake, a melody that whispered of ancient magic and timeless joy. Unable to contain her excitement, Lila dipped her toes into the cool waters. Almost instinctively, a laughter bubbled up from within her, echoing across the lake with a harmonious resonance. To her amazement, the laughing lake responded with a magical shimmer, as if acknowledging her contribution to the enchanting symphony of joy. In that moment, Lila knew she had discovered something extraordinary, a place where the very essence of laughter intertwined with the mystical forces of the laughing lake. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, Lila set up camp by the laughing lake. Under the blanket of stars, she marveled at the transformative power of laughter and the profound connection between the human spirit and the magic that danced upon the lake's surface. The news of Lila's discovery spread like wildfire through the village she had left behind. Excitement rippled through the air as families gathered to hear tales of the laughing lake's wonders. Inspired by Lila's journey, others began to feel the call of the mystical waters, and pilgrimages to the lake became a communal endeavor. Laughter echoed through the village as families set out on their pilgrimages, eager to experience the magic that Lila had brought to their attention. The once sleepy village transformed into a lively hub of anticipation, its streets echoing with the laughter of children and the joyous chatter of adults. Among the newcomers was an elderly outsider named Oscar. Oscar approached the pilgrimage with skepticism, and he doubted that a mere lake could change the course of his life. Reluctantly joining the group, Oscar found himself standing on the shores of the laughing lake, surrounded by the infectious laughter of the villagers. As he observed the genuine smiles that adorned their faces, despite his initial resistance, Oscar couldn't help but be drawn into the communal atmosphere. Tentatively, he allowed a hearty laugh to escape his lips, breaking the chains of cynicism that had bound him for so long. To his surprise, the laughter echoed across the lake, creating ripples of joy that seemed to embrace him. In that transformative moment, Oscar felt a subtle change within himself. The weight that had burdened his spirit began to lift, replaced by a warmth that emanated from the depths of the laughing lake. The once grumpy outsider had become a participant in the communal dance of laughter, his heart touched by the magic that permeated the air. Word of Oscar's transformation spread like wildfire through the village, leaving the inhabitants in awe of the laughing lake's ability to touch even the most skeptical hearts. The once isolated outsider became a living testament to the lake's magic, his genuine smile a beacon of hope for those who had yet to experience its transformative powers. As the days turned into weeks, the laughing lake continued to weave its magic across the village. Families visited its shores, friends gathered to share laughter, and the communal spirit thrived. The once sleepy village had blossomed into a haven of joy, its inhabitants united by the shared experience of the laughing lake. In the midst of this newfound happiness, the villagers began to realize that the laughing lake was not just a source of joy but also a teacher of valuable lessons. Acts of kindness and generosity flourished, creating a ripple effect that extended far beyond the lake's shores. Inspired by the lake's magic, the once dour atmosphere that had hung over the village dissipated, replaced by a sense of camaraderie and shared joy. The laughing lake had become a symbol of unity, teaching the villagers that the power of laughter could bridge gaps and heal wounds. Among the laughter and shared moments, the seasons changed, marking the passage of time. Spring brought blossoms of hope, summer echoed with the laughter of children playing by the lake. Autumn painted the village in hues of gold and red, and winter draped the landscape in a blanket of serene white. Through it all, the laughing lake remained a constant, its waters reflecting the changing seasons and the enduring spirit of the village. The once hidden gem had become an integral part of their identity, a source of inspiration that connected hearts across generations. In the heart of winter, as snowflakes gently kissed the ground, the villagers gathered by the laughing lake to celebrate the passing of another year. The air buzzed with excitement, and the laughter that echoed across the frozen landscape seemed to create an invisible thread that bound them all together. As the villagers shared tales of the Laughing Lake's influence on their lives, a sense of gratitude filled the air. The once magical lake had become a cherished companion, a silent witness to the laughter, tears, and shared moments that defined the village's journey. As the years unfolded, the Laughing Lake's fame spread beyond the borders of the village. Its legend reached distant lands, and people from all walks of life embarked on pilgrimages to experience the transformative power of laughter. The Laughing Lake's legacy endured, weaving a tapestry of happiness that connected hearts across generations and cultures. And so, in the heart of the quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, the Laughing Lake continued to cast its enchanting spell. Its waters sparkled with the reflections of countless smiles, and the laughter that echoed through the air carried the timeless message that joy, once shared, had the power to create a tapestry of happiness that stretched far, beyond the boundaries of the village and into the hearts of all who embraced its magic.